Hi everyone. Just wanted to take a couple minutes of your time today. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about mindset and just where I was 2 years ago. It was 2 years actually in February that I joined Arbonne, and I was just thinking about what gave me a mindset to really make a shift in the business, which I desperately needed. For those that don't know me, I've got a really strong sales background, and um, and I've always operated in that gift um, for a lot of years, for over 30 years. And when I joined Arbonne, I was so excited and hyped up about it because I absolutely loved the product, and I really was driven by the product. And I didn't become a product of all the products either. The health and wellness I kind of left to the side for a while, and I really got to the place where I was leading with the product, and and I wasn't leading with the business. And one of the reasons I think too, there's obviously for all of us, I don't care where you come from, I think there's always fear there when you're talking to other business people. And I had a little bit of it too. I had to get over myself and just kind of get out of the way. But a really big mistake that I made that I really wanted to talk to you about was not being quiet. I'm a talker. I love to talk. I love being around people. I was crammed up, doing something I didn't like for 18 years. And I mean, I just love getting out and about. So, but I was making a big mistake. Number one, I was leading with the product. And when I did lead with the business, I didn't know how to be quiet and to shut up. And I'll tell you a little story. Eunice Ray and I were doing a one-on-one. I'd asked her to join me, and I must have kept talking, obviously, when I think back about it, because she kicked in my leg, and I knew that that meant shut up, Pam, and I did too. But still kind of struggled with it a little bit, and I really had to ask myself, why am I doing this? And I had to really get out of the way because it's not about me. And that's the biggest blessing of this whole gig for me, is that I'm not that important anymore. And I'm so thankful for the self-development in this company, that I don't have to be that important anymore, that I can get out of the way and love people and do this business heart to heart. And that's another thing. I had to learn to do that all over too, and quit going to people in my head, and talking head to head instead of heart to heart. People know if you care about them. People know if there's authenticity there, and that's an awesome thing to me, to be authentic. That's something I could never be before anywhere I've ever been. So I'm learning to do this all over again, and I know that it's okay to be me today. So I would encourage you, when you do lead with the business, and I will tell you that's the most important mindset change you'll ever make if you want to go to the top. You have to have the mindset change, and that is to lead with the business. And when you do, you also have to fact find with your clients. You have to get to know them genuinely. What they like, where their husband works, what their kids do, what motivates them. Where the car motivated me coming out of the car business, but I've talked to many of people that could care less about the car or the Mercedes, or the money motivated me, and there's been a lot of people I've talked to that doesn't need the money. So it's so relevant and important to really listen. It's just like an interview. You're doing an interview, to see, what's going on in that family, what really makes them tick. And I'll tell you another quick little story. Um, in my prior business of 18 years, I did a lot of interviewing. And like I said, we were very strong sales. Uh, uh, totally goal oriented. Had quotas daily, monthly, annually. And something that I found really ironic was when I did the interview with them, and then I sit back down with them again, and I said, okay, you've got the position. That's step one. What do you feel is your next step? What is step two? And every one of them, it doesn't matter what position, They always go straight to the monetary value of that position, what they're going to do annually, what they're going to do monthly, what they're going to do daily. And there's not one of them that I ever interviewed or ever even talked to that understood the importance of the second step, and that is to build a relationship. You build it, they will come. That's a true story. We have to build relationships, and I am learning to do that. And that is critical. That is critical for those of us that are wanting, to go up the ladder with our bond. That's something that we have to learn to do. So I would encourage you to really give it some thought, and think about where you are, and maybe talk with your upline, because that's what I did on several occasions, to try to figure out, what I was doing wrong, and to really make an adjustment, make a change. And the last, but one of the most important things also is just learning to be authentic, and know that it's okay today just to be me, and it's okay for you to be who you are. And just get in there and work the business and have some fun, because it is a lot of fun. And I hope this has helped some, guys. And I'll talk to you real soon. And I hope you all have a great evening. Bye-bye.